Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And real quick, let's go ahead and talk about Onyx the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls, directed by Andrew Bowser, as well as starring Andrew Bowser, the man who created Onyx himself. Now, before I talk about the film, talk about the special features, because this thing is absolutely loaded, top to bottom. And the special features, they do have commentary. There is a commentary track. Didn't get a chance to listen to a commentary, but there is a track for that. We have deleted and extended scenes, as well as 3 featurettes. And the featurettes are Making the Monsters, Onyx Origins, and Onyx Original videos. And all of these run about 20 minutes to a half hour. So there's definitely quite a bit to dive into when you're checking this film out. I had never heard of the Onyx character before. So diving in, I really wasn't sure exactly what to think. It's definitely, he's a character that if you're not familiar with him, it definitely takes a little bit to get used to, probably like the first 15, 20 minutes, to really kind of get an idea of what the character is. And once I got past that, I was like, okay, I'm along for the ride now. And this film's about an hour and it runs about 108 minutes. So it does clock in almost about an hour, 45 minutes, around that time. And it does not drag. Like I said, once you get used to the character of Onyx and you see what they want to do with this film, it's a blast. It's an absolute total blast, and it's a gem. It really, if you haven't heard about this film, you can check it out on Screenbox if you have Screenbox, and of course Screenbox put it out on Blu-ray as well. But it's so much fun, and especially going back to the special features, the one featurette, Making the Monsters, all the monsters in this, the demons and Abaddon, this big like demon, they're all practical effects, all practical. They're like Muppets, and they had like the puppeteers and everything making all these monsters move. And I really enjoyed watching that because it's a first time company coming together and putting that, making these Muppets. And they did a great bang up job, and they fit so well into what this film is trying to do, what this film is trying to convey. I think CGI would have definitely taken away. It would have detracted from the film itself, because I think it just works so well with the Onyx character, works so well having practical effect monsters in this. And also, special features talking about Onyx Origins. You have Andrew Bowser just talking about how he created, like a half hour of him just talking about how he came up with the Onyx character. And I just enjoyed it. It's just him. That's just him for a half hour just talking to the camera about the character. But I enjoyed it, and I learned so much more about this character that I never knew anything about. Which leads me into Onyx original videos. It's all the original videos that Bowser made, leading up to this, wanting to eventually get a feature film made. And I think it was always his intention to try to get something made. But he had to go out and get it funded himself and find a way to get it funded. And I enjoyed it. I really, his character, he's kind of like, he's a quirky character, that's for sure. And he's kind of like, he's an outsider. He's kind of an outcast. And he goes to this mansion with these other, this other gentleman and a couple other ladies that show up, and they all go to this mansion because they all want to worship, basically almost like they're like Satan worshipers, basically, in a way. And they go to this mansion with the hope of having just gaining immortality and learning more about this creature known as Abaddon. And from there, everything just goes nuts. You find out a lot more about Onyx. That what you find out about him at the beginning of the film is a little bit different than how the film actually ends. He's a little bit special. He's definitely, he is needed. What this character brings to the film, he is needed. He is a very special person that is needed for this film in order to, I don't want to spoil things, why he is the Fortuitous one, why he is known as Onyx the Fortuitous. But I enjoyed it. Where, some of the characters, again, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, I'm going to probably just lean just a little bit. Because some of the characters do turn into these ghouls, basically. So it's up to Onyx to save the day. Like I said, there's more than what meets the eye to Onyx. Not just this, this outsider who's coming to this mansion to kind of just feel, wanted and feel like he's a part of something. There's more to him. And I really enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, he's a quirky character, but he's so endearing. And I think that's something else that drew me to the Onyx character. And I really hope that we get to see maybe more movies for Onyx the Fortuitous. And if they get anything like this for a first time outing for a feature film for this character, I think they knocked it out of the park. I would recommend going and checking it out on Screenbox. If you don't want to buy the Blu-ray, check it out on Screenbox. Screenbox is very cheap to rent. You can get the subscription through Amazon Prime. I think it's like $6 a month, $5 or $6 a month. Not bad. And there's got plenty of things to watch on the streaming service, including Onyx Fortuitous. But definitely, if you just want to, if you watch some of the videos, the quick, 3 to 5 minute videos that he's made on YouTube, you can catch them all on YouTube. If you watch any of those and you enjoy the character, you will not, believe me, you will not go wrong taking a shot and picking this one up. This was as soon as I got done watching it on Screenbox, I had to go and order it from Amazon because it's that much fun. Like I said, this thing, you can read right here, this thing is it's loaded. It's loaded. Maybe it doesn't seem like a lot of special features, but the length of these special features makes it worth the while because there's so much to learn about this character and seeing just how he came up with all his little one-liners that are are kind of like now a part of his this character. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. He's an endearing character. I really think there's going to be longevity to Onyx. I really think we're going to see a lot more of him pop up in the future, hopefully. And I think it's going to be great. And wait till you see all those practical effects. I love seeing practical effects done, especially in 2024. And this film, like I said, came out in 2023. It says 2022, and I think finally got a release on Screenbox in 2023. So it is a recent film. And like I said, if this had been like a film to see in the theater, I would not have been disappointed spending the money going to see this in the theater. That's how great I think it was. And like I said, those practical effects they knock it out of the park for me. I love seeing that done nowadays. So, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I will catch you on another episode. Take care.